We're looking at our scriptures and hymns for this coming Sunday. It's going to be All Saints Sunday. Now, All Saints Day is November the 1st, but we will be celebrating All Saints this Sunday, which is November the 3rd, the Sunday just after All Saints Day. The scriptures for Sunday for All Saints are as follows. Our Hebrew Bible reading is from the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 25, verses 6 through 9. The psalm of the day is Psalm 24. The New Testament reading, instead of an epistle reading this week, we have a reading from the book of Revelation, the Revelation of John, chapter 21, verses 1 through 6a. And then our gospel reading is from the Gospel according to John, chapter 11 and verses 32 through 44. As you recall, when we started doing these videos last week, we put up this verse from 1 Corinthians 14:15, where St. Paul says, "I'll pray in the Spirit, but I'll pray with my mind too. I'll sing a psalm in the Spirit, but I'll sing the psalm with my mind too." And so this calls us to sing with understanding. And so I'm making these videos so that we can have a little bit of more understanding of the hymns that we're singing. And also, in case any of the hymns are unfamiliar, this will give you a chance to listen to them and to read through them and to sing through them as a way to prepare for worship, and also to read the scriptures for worship ahead of time to prepare. Our first hymn on Sunday, our gathering hymn, is the hymn for all the saints. The tune is called Sine Nomine. Now that means without a name in Latin. The author of the hymn, and remember the hymn refers to the text. A hymn is not a piece of music, a hymn is a poem. And the author of the hymn text is William Walsham Howe, who was an Anglican bishop, and you see his dates there, 1823 to 1897. He wrote this hymn in 1864. The composer of the tune, Sine Nomine, is Ralph Vaughan Williams, and there are his dates, 1872 to 1952. And Vaughan Williams composed this tune in 1906. So you see, this was written sometime after the hymn itself was written. This hymn was sung to a couple of other tunes in those years prior to Vaughan Williams writing this tune, but ever since Sine Nomine was paired with this text, it has been by far the favorite tune to which to sing this hymn text. So we're going to take a listen to For All the Saints. We'll put the words up on the screen so you can read along and sing along. Our psalm of the day is Psalm 24. Last week we sang the psalm using plain song or plain chant, and today we will sing the psalm in a metrical version. A metrical psalm is a psalm that has been paraphrased in order to fit to a regular hymn tune or a psalm tune. So it has a meter like a hymn does, and it usually also has rhyme so that it can be easily sung to a hymn tune or the psalm tune. The source of this particular metrical psalm is the Psalter of 1912, and the psalm tune to which we will be singing it is Caithness. And Caithness appeared in 3 different metrical psalters, all in the year 1635. It appeared in the Scottish Psalter, in the Edinburgh Psalter, and in a collection called the Psalms of David in prose and meter. So we don't know who composed this tune, but it appeared in all 3 of these psalters in that year, 1635. So we'll listen to the tune Caithness one time through, and then we'll put the words of this metrical version of Psalm 24 on the screen for you to sing along and read along. Our sequence hymn on Sunday, the sequence hymn is the hymn right before the gospel reading, is Glorious Things of Thee Are Spoken. The tune to which we sing that is Austrian Hymn. The author of the hymn is John Newton, the same man who wrote Amazing Grace and many other well-known hymns. There are his dates there, 1725 to 1807. Newton wrote this hymn in 1779. And the composer of the tune is Franz Joseph Haydn, who lived from 1732 to 1809, and this tune was composed in 1797. This tune is actually taken from the slow movement of one of Haydn's string quartets, known as the Emperor Quartet. And this tune is also used as it is the tune for the national anthem of Germany. So we're going to listen to the tune, Glorious Things of Thee Are Spoken, and then we'll put the words on the screen so you can sing along. Our final hymn on Sunday, our sending hymn, is O Christ, the Great Foundation. And the tune is Aurelia. The author of this hymn text is Timothy Ting Fang Liu. His dates are 1891 to 1947. And this hymn was written in 1933. It was written in the Mandarin language. Liu was a Chinese hymn writer. The composer of the tune Aurelia is Samuel Sebastian Wesley, who lived from 1810 to 1876, and he composed this tune in 1864. We very often use this tune for the hymn, The Church's One Foundation. The translator of this hymn text was Mildred Wyant, who lived from 1898 to 1998, and she translated this hymn in the year 1966. So let's listen to the tune Aurelia one time through, and then we'll put up the words of O Christ, the Great Foundation, for you to read along and sing along if you like. We do hope you will join us for this All Saints Sunday, the service for the Lord's Day. We'll begin at 10:45 a.m. this Sunday, November 3rd. We will celebrate the Eucharist, that is the sacrament of Holy Communion, in this worship service. Union Presbyterian Church is located at 719 Avenue F in Fort Madison. For more information, you can look on our website, unionpresfm.org. If you can't worship with us in person, we invite you to worship with us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is entitled Union Presbyterian Church, Fort Madison, just like it appears there on your screen. Thank you so much, and I hope that these scriptures and our Psalm of the Day and our hymns will allow you to prepare for worship for this coming Lord's Day.